Okay, okay.
Thank you. All right.
So, first of all, you understand that we got to call a concern through our child abuse and neglect hotline, right? Okay. And whenever we get reports, we have to do a complete investigation, okay? And so it sounds like I read over all the allegations and kind of what Waverly's been asking of you and things. The court order that we have for today is it's ordering you to just cooperate with our investigation. Because pretty much we can't decide if your family needs services, if whatever, unless you cooperate. So that's pretty much what we're going on today, for court today, okay? As far as services and things like that, you know, we want families to take the lead. I mean, you know what's best for your family. However, some things, like our job is safety concerns. So we cannot, I mean, if it has anything to do with safety, we have to, you know, do something and take some action, you know, pertaining to that. So pretty much what we're just trying to do is complete our investigation. We do have 30 days to complete our investigation, so we're trying to do that. So we may do the investigation and have no findings or, you know, no safety concerns, and then we just step out of your family. But at this point, we haven't gotten that far yet, so that's how we ended up here today. Okay. I don't know if you're aware that as far as with me meeting with your children, that I have to do that outside of your presence.
That's fine.
Okay.
And that's actually, that's her friend Nicole.
Okay.
This is my daughter Amanda.
Okay.
And, thank you.
Okay. Yep. So, so you know, okay, so you have Amanda, and then you also have Benjamin, right?
We have 4 children also.
Okay, so I'll need to interview all of them.
Why?
Okay, because that's just our protocol. When we have an investigation, we want to interview everyone in the family. Like, well, I want to meet with you, and I want to meet with, are you Chad?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to meet with everybody separately just to kind of get everybody's word of what's, you know, about the allegations, to discuss the allegations.
Well, I mean, for me, it would be fine for you to speak with Amanda in Franklin, but Ben is just 5 years old, and Elizabeth is younger, and I would not be comfortable at all with you speaking with them without. In fact, I'm not even sure if Ben would speak.
With you.
Right? He would.
Yeah,
He's like very, very bashful.
Exactly, and we understand that. Like, we know that, you know, so we have some 5-year-olds who can't even understand what our questions are and things like that. We don't push the kids to answer any interview questions. We don't go through the allegations and say, oh, they're saying your mom did this, your mom. We don't do stuff like that. That's not how we don't do that. Well, that's not how I work. We don't do that. I don't do that. You know, pretty much what we have to do, we have to be able to present, in our case, that we've seen the kid, he looks good, you know, stuff like that. So if you feel more comfortable with Ben, you being there when Ben's there, I just need to see him to make sure that he looks okay. You know, so that stuff like that is not a problem. That is not a problem. So, do your children know most of the allegations? Because I don't want to discuss the parts about you in front of them if you're not comfortable with that. Okay.
Yes.
So, because you know that, you know, when we normally have, there are some allegations of some drug use, so we normally ask parents if they would complete a UA, and I think Waverly's already submitted all the paperwork and stuff like that. So we'll discuss more about that.
That's fine. All I know is that we are familiar with the DHS processes, and we would just as soon make sure that all of the proper paperwork is filled out. I'm not a big volunteer.
Like what type of paperwork are you saying? When you send the
whatever paperwork that you have, it wouldn't. I guess I will. Any kind of note that says, please, but if it's official and if it's,
you want us to do, are you asking that we do everything through the court? Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking that everything be done properly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
I understand that.
And just so that you know, I mean, like, when you do talk to the other kids, I will also be recording that as well. Okay? Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna plug this in real quick, okay? Are you sure you don't want this drink?
I have one.
I know.
Which one is that one?
That one's
That's mango.
papaya, or mine.
That's mango, this is papaya.
And you know what, as a matter of, I'm gonna have to make one phone call, because you want to record the conversation I have with her, right?
Correct.
Okay, I need to just make sure.
Oh,
Gosh. Are you okay, Mom?
yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem with you recording me, but I just want to make sure. We're allowed to do that, you know what I mean? 'Cause
I know
there's
that, I am legally allowed to.
people- Yeah,
Thank you.
I just have no problem.
And, Amanda, come get me if you need me.
Okay.
Okay, watermelon over there.
I love you.
These better. Yeah. What is a papaya? Do you know what a papaya is?
A fruit, it kind of looks like a big giant mango.
Oh,
Is it
I
good?
know papaya is a fruit, I just didn't know what it
Yeah,
was.
it's like, how, hi, this is Demetria Bagel from Department of Human Services. Is there a county attorney available? Okay.
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Amy, this is Demetria. I was just calling because I'm here doing an interview with a child on an investigation, and the mom is asking if it's okay if she records my interview with the child. Is that okay? Is that a phone call or? Okay. Okay. And I explained that to her. Yes, I mean, I do. And mom is willing, I mean, she's in the same building, but she's like not in the room where we are, but she has to record her in the room where we are. Yes. I think just for her own protection, just to know what we're saying. She has been involved with DHS before, and it sounds like that she's had kind of some bad dealings with DHS in the past, so she's just trying to take precautions to make sure that she knows everything that's going on. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. No, you're okay. You're okay. 649 9012. Okay. All right. All right. That's my attorney. She's gonna call me right back. Do you want to speak to me while I wait for her to come back?
That's just according to Amanda's counselor, who we already have an established family relationship with.
Okay.
So I just wanted to let you know that whatever that she's already.
Well, those are the type of things that you can go ahead and tell me while I'm waiting for my county attorney. Like, what do you have in place right now?
Right now, you are starting therapy, correct?
Okay. So she has therapy. Okay. And is this the David Peterson?
Yes,
So
and
she
he's in this building.
Okay. All right.
Suite 101F.
Okay, and has she started that already, or
Yes.
she's going to be doing that? Okay. All right, so she's going to be doing therapy. Anything else that you guys will be doing?
I'm also in therapy.
Okay. All right. So you have therapy. And who's that with?
David Peterson.